Good morning. Today, I'm going to go pick up some new wheels for the Fit. I kind of decided randomly right now that, you know what, I should probably video this because I want to make content, and this is kind of interesting. So, here we are. Hence the funky camera angle as well, because this was not at all planned. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I have no idea how well this is gonna turn out. The wheels I'm going to pick up, or planning to pick up, are Work Emotions CR Kais. I am pretty stoked about it, to say the least. I've been on the wheel hunt for a little bit for the Fit. I had a couple models that really stood out to me that I was specifically looking for, but they weren't very easy to find. I wanted potentially like a 3-spoke, not the Advan style ones, but the big chonky bubbly 3-spokes. And I saw one for sale, which really was what made it stand out to me. Then I looked it up, saw Fits with the 3 spokes on, really liked how it looked, but those wheels ended up selling to someone else, which is fine. So I added those to the list. I was only looking for 3 spokes. Then I found out through other internet means that Mini Cooper S 2-piece wheels, I forget what model they're called, it's like the R98 or something. They had the same bolt pattern and center hub bore as the Honda Fit, so it literally just bolts right up. They're bigger. They only came in 17s, but they're 2-spoke BBS wheels. I think they look really slick. They look very OEM, and I think they look great on the Fit. So I looked for only those for a while, but did not find any of those either. Apparently, it seems like they're all in New Jersey and Pennsylvania and Maryland. That's the only place that those 2-piece BBS wheels live. And none of them are at all by me. So that's kind of where I was, just looking for these 2 different models of wheels. While the search went on, I randomly came across some, this pair of Work Emotions, or not pair, it's a whole set. And I was not at all planning for it. I didn't really have a budget, but the works were certainly more expensive than the Mini Cooper BBSs or any of those bubbly 3-spokes. I think the Mini Cooper wheels you can get for like $300 for a set. The 3-spokes you could probably also find a set for $300. By nature of these being works, they are not $300. But I didn't really have a budget, so bad idea. Probably should have had one, because then you can at least stay in your lane. But yeah, I didn't have one. Here we are. I'm actually really excited about the chance, or the plan to own some work wheels. I bought a set of Rotiforms in the past. I bought a set of Avanti Storm wheels in the past, and those are both neat, but I think this is different. The Rotiforms are Rotiforms. I feel like you don't really let me restart that thought. I don't think I super care about what other people think of me. Of course I do to an extent, but I think for the most part I don't. However, these work wheels, should I buy them? Assuming they check out, I feel like are something different that is in that area of areaness. As I just mentioned, I have bought a set of rotiforms. I've bought a set of Avanti Storms. The rotiforms are just rotiforms, right? There's nothing special about them. The Avanti Storm wheels I bought for my Miata, people are interested in it when I've gone to events. The Miata guys will come over and look at you. They're a pretty, kind of mainstream wheel in a way for that Miata, or for Miatas. They're very light, and they're pretty much just made for Miatas. So, those aren't too crazy either. But I think these work wheels are in a different territory, of course. I think, holy cow, that bus almost just hit that Benz. It's a short bus. No, that's not a bus. That's a box van. It's yellow. I think having work wheels puts you at a completely different tier, which is no surprise. But when you show up somewhere with rotiforms, I feel like you get respect from the people who don't have any wheels, or they don't have aftermarket wheels. They look up to you and they're like, holy cow, this dude's on rotiforms. That's crazy. As a result, the people who are, excited to see your rotiforms are probably all high schoolers, which is all fine, right? I wasn't doing anything cool in high school, so rotiforms would have made my mind blown. But anyone who buys wheels or who has a set of aftermarket wheels doesn't care about your rotiforms, really, unless they have serious reps, and rotiforms are quote unquote real from their perspective. Then they care. But I think with the works, you become an idol to those who have reps, normal or OEM wheels. But you get respect from anyone who is, the whole next tier above. These are one-piece works. They're not crazy. But anyone who is driving around on Meisters, respects your car and your build or whatever, because you have a set of real wheels. If I was on a set of equally expensive rotiforms, they probably wouldn't really care. That's not true, of course, right? This is huge generalizations, but I'm really excited to have that I'm really excited to be in that tier or that bracket where everyone now respects your build. Not that the Fit's a build, it's a stock Honda Fit on works, potentially. But everyone will has to pay respect. You are in the legit tier now, and you become a partial highlight at any crappy parking lot meet, because you just happen to have wheels that say work on them. I feel like it's a little, petty's not the right word, it's a little shallow for me to get really excited about that, because I don't want to care what other people think, but at the same time it matters, right? So yeah, I'm just rambling, don't mind me. We're just chilling. Hopefully these wheels work out, and get it? Hopefully they work. Yeah. I think another thing I could ramble on about is that I really am excited that these are the most plain, boring, normal spec. They, if I remember correctly, are 17 by 7 with a positive 53 offset. That is a massive offset. But it's like an extremely stock offset. Like that's, I think, what the Honda Fit stock wheels are for my year. Don't quote me on that. I think my buddy Alonzo told me that. I don't know if I'm just completely fabricating that memory or not. So I'm actually really excited about that because I don't want the Fit to be this, crazy build that I sink money into and it loses a lot of practicality because it's my daily driver. I want it to be my daily driver. I like that it gets good fuel economy. It is not the thing I want to be modifying. However, you can be rolling around on stock wheels, of course, So, I think like these wheels are actually the right offset for what I want out of the car. And I'm glad I didn't get sucked into something more aggressive because that would just inherently be way less practical. And that's a slippery slope and something you can get easily sucked into. I feel like just destroying practicality because you want to. But there's actually a mildly difficult there's like a mildly significant amount of discipline I feel like you need to not change your car and just appreciate it as it is. Well, looks like we got some wheels. Dude was real cool, real chill. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm just holding up the camera willy-nilly. But we got the wheels. Yeah, dude was real chill. Real cool. He apparently runs some podcast about JDM stuff and imports things. Not these wheels specifically, but he was cool. Talked to him a bit about the process and whatnot. Importing not cars but parts and such. I feel like that'd be a fun but productive thing to do. If you can make any amount of money on it, it kind of validates the time sink into scrolling that I would do on Facebook Marketplace anyways. So we'll see. Just talking to him, he's got, he said he had a R32 and the Fit he daily drives. So he's just a much more cool and expensive version of me, I suppose. But that's alright. I'm pretty stoked about these wheels. I set them up next to the Fit. Looked pretty cool. I was skeptical about the white on white, but the white of these wheels is very similar to the white on the Fit's paint. I was concerned that white on white, if the whites don't match, would look bad, but I think these fit really well. So we are in business. I have no idea when I'm going to actually put them on. I gotta figure out what their center bore is, because I'll go get some hub-centric rings. But I gotta move this weekend, move into a new apartment, so it'll be busy. It doesn't take long to put wheels on, but it's just hard to justify doing that when I actually have to move. And after moving, I imagine I'm going to be pretty tired, so we'll see when they get put on, and it will probably not be in this same video, but you know, 'tis life. The color white is very good. It's like they both have a tiny hint of yellow in them. That's just dirt, but I think I make sense. I don't know. Here's a bit of an inside POV. They're all pretty clean, with still a little bit of some tread on the tires. So I can throw them on and not have to worry about it. A lot of them do have minor cosmetic imperfections around the, what do you call it, like the lip. But there's no cracks, no bends. I think this is the worst one. They were just used as wheels. So, but I mean, the faces themselves are all pretty clean, blemish-free. I don't know if that's dirt or a legit scratch. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. Oh geez, that just fell. All right, well, it has been a couple days. I've been moving, so I've made like zero progress. Zero progress on the wheels. A lot of progress on the moving. I've lost my mind a little bit. Fucking work wheel table. Ooh. But that is okay. While moving, I actually found a set of hub-centric rings that I actually bought for a different pair of wheels, but I think they're the exact sizes I need, which is big. Not that they're expensive to buy, but it's just nice that I already have them. I'll have to try them out later today, or I'm not gonna do it today. You know, I'm way too busy with moving, but I'll try them and hopefully they fit. I think I'm just gonna make this all one mega video instead of many different parts. So that means this video is not gonna get posted for a while, but that is okay. Small side quest this morning. We got new plates in for the Miat. Oh fuck, are those like Torx? Those are like security Torxes. Who put those on? What's the back? Those are just regular hex bolts. Other side quest is fitting the hockey bag in the Miata. It's been done before. It's possible. The burning ship plate, can't go wrong. Yeah, I can't get those security bits off. I have no idea how I got them on in the first place. So, rip. No cool license plates today. Well, it has been about 3 weeks, but it is finally time. Get those babies in there. The tire markings are a little confusing, I feel like, because the tire says right with an arrow pointing one way. The word right makes me think it's on the right side of the car, although I guess you don't know what perspective you're looking at the car. But the way the arrow's pointing, I would think it's on the left side of the car. And also the way the treads are. To me, it looks like a left side of the car thing. But I guess, again, it depends which side you're looking at the car from. I'm just going to send it, so whatever. All right, backside done, but we get the nice side-by-side comparison. The white color, it's tough to say because the sun touches the body but not the wheel. And I think this side might be the same. Oh, a little bit. I think the white's pretty much the same white, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'll get the fronts done. Might not record that, but I'll show you the after. I really wish I had some 2x4s, because the front jack point of right there is so far deep under the car. I probably should have hit it from the side, but we're just gonna see how that goes. It's deep in there. Shout out low profile jacks. The emotions are on all around. Something I realized I didn't check really was that the wheels can turn, or the front wheels, steering can turn all the way around and not touch anything. However, these are like an extremely conservative, like completely stock wheel size. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't even know how well you guys would be able to see in there. There's plenty of space, room for activities, so I'm not at all worried about it. But definitely something for me to keep in mind on the little test run I'm gonna give them. Might as well do it while I have all the tools, throw them in the back. That way if something does happen, I I can handle it. So I'll take her on a little cruise and probably get some cooler shots. But I'll see you guys then. Fits like a glove. They call it the don't fit. Wait, fucked. Fits like a glove. They don't call it the don't fit. Well, we made it to the spot. I actually have not been to the state park before, but it's pretty snazzy. Real chill. Good views of the water as well. And the sun. Let's not get hit by another car. The fitment is real chill, nothing crazy about it. But it's also not too tucked. You know, it's pretty OEM looking, just a little out from OEM actually, which is probably perfect. I like it. I'm actually real happy about them. The delay between when I bought these wheels and when I actually put them on was actually kind of giving me like cold feet about them in a way, because I don't know, you know, the hype died down and I just wasn't feeling it so much, but I think they look great. This is the sunny side. We'll take a quick peek at the shade as well. The dark side of the car. Pretty nice. I think this looks clean. Very normal, but also not quite regular traffic. Pretty stoked. So I actually don't have any of the center caps, but that will help describe that. I actually have no hub-centric rings on these. The ones I had did not fit. They were actually like too big of an outer diameter, so they wouldn't even go into these wheels. But I'm sending it anyways. No problems while driving here, so couldn't be happier. Unfortunately, the TPMS light is actually on. It was on before I put the works on, which means one of these wheels, or at least one of the set, was bad. It was going kind of on and off over the last week or so. But hopefully it's one of these wheels that are bad and not one of the works. So as soon as I remove the old wheels from the trunk, hopefully the light will go away. Else, I don't know, have to get that serviced. I don't actually know I don't actually know if the new wheels have TPMS sensors on them. Can you see them? Actually, I think you can, it's just they're white. I don't know if they have TPMS sensors in them. I would assume they do, but they came off of a newer Honda Fit, like a 2016. So hopefully this is a non-issue, but oh well.